All right, Bruisers. Let's look at Team Finesse. This is kind of the second string of Top Notch playing here, and unfortunately, I didn't get any good video of their top guys in their defense. But let's look at this. They run a 3-2 defense, and you're going to get a chance to see it here in a second. And basically, all it is, they're not set up in it really well right now, but they've got a guy here, that defender there, and a defender there, and then they have two guys positioned a little bit lower down there. And what they try to do is intercept the passes. It's the same kind of iteration of their press, and they're just trying to isolate out there and make you take turnovers. And they're trying to force a turnover and for you to take bad shots. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So Manassas Park bringing it down. I keep saying Manassas Park. It's not Manassas Park. It's Team Finesse. They make the pass. And you're going to see throughout the series that Team Finesse passes a lot down to this corner because it's open, right? And I want to just draw your attention to that against this kind of defense where there's 3 up high and 2 low. These lower corners will be open, but we want to get it to the short corner, either to the high guy and then to the short corner, or to the short corner and then to the high guy, because that action, that triangle high-low action will be open. All right, so they make this long pass. I think it's a turnover. They turn it over there, but I just want you to see what's happening here. They've got a guy here, a defender there, and a defender there. And so, this is their kind of second string squad here. And notice that they're not super aggressive, right? They're not all in your business. That the first group of kids are, and they're going to be in your face. But these guys, they're really not that aggressive, and they were up by like 20 or 30 points, and so these guys getting a lot of minutes now. So let's see what they're doing. Their offense are going to bring it down here. Manassas Park or Team Finesse running a typical 2-3, and he makes this long pass. I mean, this is kind of a foolish pass if you ask me, but he makes that long pass down there, and no one is in the guy who has the ball here. No one's in his business, and we need to putting pressure there. And so these guys kind of have a run of the show. They get to do whatever they want. So when you're sitting down here for defense, be on the lookout for that long pass, right? It's a lazy pass. It's a bounce pass. But, could this kid have picked it off? Probably. It looks like it comes right in front of him. But he's not even ready. And he makes a long pass. Let's see what they're doing for their offense here. And this is the danger, right? And we preach on playing good zone. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders on that side of the court. So had this guy here had heads up, right, and been looking, there's a really look at all the open players over here to make a skip pass down there. Or had the guy who made the pass from here not passed it all the way down to the corner, or had he not been walking back, had he made the pass and at least come here, this guy could have swung the ball there and then hit one of these guys down here. But none of that happened. So they're not unfallible, guys. Like this is probably not a good offensive turn here. It's terrible defense, but look at all the openings he has. And he finally makes this pass, but by the time he sees it, because he's dribbling around out there a lot, it's too late. And a lot of it is this guy's fault right here, because he should have come in here for a swing pass and then to there. Sorry, swing pass there, then that pass to there. That's really what's open. But by the time it happens, it's too late. And they could have recovered. Team Finesse could have recovered here, but unfortunately, look how far over all these guys are. I'm not even sure who's playing what position on the 2-3, because there's 4 of them over there. But that's why you can't vacate your area on the 2-3. You got to be here to protect it. And he gets a pass, and this kid makes penetration. This kid's a pretty good dribbler. He makes a penetration and puts up a shot. Misses it. So if that happens, remember, even the low guys, someone's got to step up. And you guys did good on this previous game. So look at him. He's driving, And this guy's just kind of getting ready to box out. This guy's not closing out. So this guy has a free lane all to himself to go shoot. No one's contesting it. No one's playing defense here. These guys aren't stepping into the lane. So that's what I want you to do. If that happens to you and you're down low, we can't let any guy get a shot off here, right? He's too far over. And look, he's trying to recover. But look, the pass is made. Watch this. The pass is made. He looks. He's not even going yet. Let's go slow. He's not going. Now he's going. He's starting to move. But it's too late, right? Look how much time is wasted in watching the ball. He sees the pass. It's now past him. Further. Right now he sees the ball, but the ball's already halfway there. There's no way he can get there in time. And in fact, that's what happens. He can't get there in time. So by the time the ball hits this kid's hand, he's already taken it to the hoop. He can't get there in time, puts up a shot. Now, this is what's crazy. He doesn't really box out. He doesn't box out. Even though they've got position. Shot goes up here. Hand goes up. And look at everyone standing underneath the basket. Tell me who wants to get a rebound here. Does he want a rebound? Nope. He definitely doesn't want one. He doesn't want one. He doesn't want one. He doesn't want one. He looks like he might want to get the ball, but he's under the basket. And watch what happens here. This isn't rocket science, right? It's just a matter of desire and going in a ball. People don't want it. Do you really want the ball? You tell me who in this group right here is going aggressive after that ball. Not a lot. One kid trying to get his hand on it, the kid in the black shirt. The kid in the red shirt right here, he's just trying to touch it, hoping he can touch it. Hey, let me put my hand on this ball and say a prayer. See what I mean right here? Okay. You got to get after that ball. So this is, again, top notch. They're not, these guys aren't unbeatable. They get their own rebound. They put up another shot. Same thing happens again. Shot goes up. Anyone want to box out on red? Nope. They put up another shot. And look at this shot. Fading away. Hard to make that shot. Not a rebound. So, Team Finesse loses this game, but you can't win games playing that kind of defense and giving offenses all those opportunities to shoot again. And here it goes again. Like, this kid catches it out here. Right here. Someone outlets it to him. And no one's protecting. This kid's out of position. He's not in good position. He's trying to box out. He's just standing down here. But no one, just let him have the lane. That's exactly what happened earlier with this kid when they let him have the lane. It's almost the identical shot. He puts a shot up. He probably makes it, and he makes it. I don't even think he's trying to bank it. Yeah, he's not trying to bank. He's just throwing the ball up there. So, these guys should have already scored. Like, red should have gotten the ball and taken it back down and scored already by this time. Okay, now let's watch. They make a shot. They're not going to hustle back on defense. They're just turning around, jogging. They're not watching. The first team, as soon as that ball goes in, they're busting their butt down. So the sort of A team of this top-notch group, they're ready. Now, ball comes through the hoop. Step out. 1, 2, 3 down there. And we should be scoring on this team. If this group of kids are in there, we got to be putting up points. All right, so here we come into their defense. I want to point out again, it's a 3-man front up top and a 2 low. And this kid's almost playing there. So if we have our big, think about our setup, if we end up here, one there, one over here, one bringing the ball down right there, pick a side, high post, and then opposite side, short corner, we're going to be able to attack this pretty easily, right? Because let's just see what happens. Let's clear this out here. Here comes the ball, and he's going to pick a side. Now look what happens. Like Team Finesse isn't ready to play any sort of basketball. Got two guys standing right there. He's open if he steps up, right? But and the guard has to make two people guard him. If you can make these two guys guard you, we're going to get Dietrich open on the flash. Okay? So here comes the ball. Let's see. He brings it down. So see what happens to their defense. He's bringing it down. And even though we got this player gets screened a little bit here, I want you just to point out what happens. They're both their goal is to try and trap the ball over there. So when that happens, Dietrich, this pass to you right here will be open. Or we get the pass to the wing there, quick pass to the bounce pass there to the wing, and then right into Dietrich. As soon as Dietrich gets it and turns around, we got that short corner coming in for a basket right there. So we have numbers as soon as we get the ball either to the middle or to the side. We've got numbers to beat this because they've got three of their players out top. Three of their guys are out top, and we have three of our players in. So it's a 3-on-2 situation. Okay? Let's just go through this. They make the pass. Let me clear that out. They make the pass down to that guy. We can't see because the ref's in the way here. And look I just want to point this out. This kid who was playing down here, he has to come out and respect that, right? And this is what we were talking about last night at practice. This kid has to come out and respect that pass. So if the pass goes there, Dietrich, take a look here. Look who's playing down here. This kid over here is playing our short corner who's out on the other opposite side. That's why it's important to be on the opposite side short corner, opposite side of where the high post is. So just look at that. He catches it, and if he catches it there, and he does, if either Dietrich, I got to move this other way. Dietrich slides in here a little bit, or the short corner comes flying across, we've got a layup there, and we've got a 3-on-2 situation. Okay? So what happens here? They get it to him. He takes a dribble and I think launches it, right? Yeah. And pay attention. It's not like Top Notch is boxing out here either. They're not. Okay, so they got it. They're in transition. Top Notch is in transition. Let's see what Team Finesse does if they get back. He dribbles to the middle. He makes a good outlet pass. So here's a good pass. He's got a guy going out in front of him, and he's got an outlet pass. And this is, guys, so once that pass is made, we have to take an angle of pursuit and stop the ball. But watch what happens here to this guy. Let's see. Just kind of trailing him. He overshoots him, doesn't chop at him. He gets turned, and then another pass is made. And really, he at least made him make if you just do minimal things, make a decision there. See what happens? It starts to break down. And then this other kid catches the ball here, and instead of shooting it, he dribbles out, passes it off. And watch. Let's see if anyone wants. Check out the rebounding here. This kid's going to shoot it. They had a fast break with the ball in the middle, and look what the shot they ended up settling for. Not a great shot, right? They had it in the paint. They had it in the paint. A one-on-one situation. Actually, a two-on-one situation right here. And they weren't aggressive enough to put it in the bucket. They're just not aggressive enough to do it there. And they settle for this secondary shot. Now, look, he shoots it. Who wants a rebound? Red. Look at where all the red is. There's like all red is over here. And no one is in red. It wants a rebound here. So, of course, they're going to get their own rebound and shoot it and miss it. So, this is what kills teams, right? Let's just look at this. They should have scored there. So, they get one shot, miss it. Another shot, miss it. Another shot. Miss it. That's 3. They make it on the 4th try. So if you don't box out and you give people 2, 3, and 4 tries, you probably should lose the game, right? So this is just a matter of desire and boxing out. So it's even hard to look at Top Notch's offense because all they're doing is getting rebounds and shooting. Right? Let's see what happens here. Now here we go. Ball goes in. Look at, they're just all jogging back. No one's getting back, hustling, turning around. If you get a 1-2, you're already in there. Right now, by the time this kid has the ball, we should be shooting if it's us. Think about it. Comes the ball, goes through the bucket right there. Step out 1, 2. 3 is cutting across. They're dribbling right there, and these guys, they're not set up, so we should be scoring right here. Okay, they're going to come back down into this 3-2 defense, right? 3-2. 1, 2, 3. Again, they're just going to try trap. Now, they've kind of got spread out straight across. The first team, the A team, they'll start playing you right up in here. This is where they like to start. This kid is sagging all the way back down here. They kind of have almost a 3 across, but it's a 3-2. Now, you're going to make a dribble here. You've got one of their players is defending. And look, this kid's not comfortable dribbling left-handed, so he just turns him back the other way. But look, is he open over here for a pass? Yeah, sure he's open. Hit him on a bounce pass. Hit him on a bounce pass. That's going to force him to go there and him to have to cover down, and that leaves our guy open right there. Leaves Dietrich open. See what they do instead. So remember earlier I said they pass the ball to this corner a lot because they see it open. So look what happens. He dribbles over here. He's making at least people guard him. Right now there's almost 3 people. This is the problem with this 3-2. If you're good enough, and Timmy is definitely good enough, Kai's good enough, Gannon's good enough, Josh is good enough to make this happen, right? If you make on this, right here is kind of confusing. You can actually make 3 people guard you because look what's happening. There's 3 people pretty much guarding him right now. There's this kid. Sorry. There's that kid, this kid, and I don't know if I can make an arrow there. That kid. They're all on him. So gets it down into the corner, and this is just unfortunate for Team Finesse. They've got 2 guys standing on top of each other. And Dietrich, remember that catch that we practiced? Not that you're in this position right here, but think about it if he caught it with his legs split, like we've been working on. Leg split, like he has to twist and try and shoot that. Leg split, for you, it's just a quick shot right there. But so the point I want to make to you guys here is once the ball gets down here, either to a side or to the middle, this whole defense breaks down. The whole defense is predicated on you making a mistake up here while the ball's up here somewhere. So as soon as we get to a side, get it into the middle, work our middle magic, we're going to have numbers to win this battle every time. But you have to execute. Let's see what happens. Now check it out. He catches it. He misses a layup. Tell me if anyone from Top Notch wants a rebound here. They're not really in there. Where was this kid at? Yeah, the shot goes up, and they got a guy standing underneath the basket. He didn't really want the ball. No one's boxing out here. And then they get it and put it back in. Good for Team Finesse. Now they're going to try and push it. So you're going to be ready. I don't know if they're pushing hard. And I think that's the end of the game. But let's just see how they come in transition after the shot's made here. They're not pushing too hard. All right, there you go.